What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today, hey, we are back with another reaction video here. We've got the great man, Harsha Bhogle, the rise of cricket and the rise of India. This TED Talk was done 13 years ago. So obviously, 13 years ago? That was about, what was the year? 2009, 2010, around that sort of area. So obviously, just cast your mind back to that time. Team India had won the 2007 World Cup, but wouldn't have even won the 2011 ODI World Cup yet. So, this was before that sort of era as well. So, we're getting a big picture here from the man Harsha. If you guys are new, subscribe, leave a like. Let's go. I'm interested. Come on. We got the man Harsha with some inspiration, motivation, ideas worth spreading. Yeah?
So what I'm going to do is just give you the latest episode of India's, maybe the world's longest running soap opera.
Really?
Which is cricket.
Hey.
And may it run forever because it gives people like me a living.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. Go back. Did you guys see that? It said in the bottom left.
And may it run forever because it gives people...
wait. Hold on. Damn it, the subtitles were over it. Hold on, guys. This will be my last pause of the video.
And made...
See, there it says November 2009. There we go. Moving on.
Run forever because it gives people like me a living. It's got everything that you'd want a normal soap opera to want. It's got love, joy,
look at the cameraman.
happiness, sadness, tears, laughter, lots of deceit, intrigue. And like all good soaps, it jumps 20 years when the audience interest changes. And that's exactly what cricket has done. It's jumped 20 years into a 20-over game.
Hey, T20.
And that's what I'm going to talk about. How a small change leads to a very big revolution. But we weren't always like that. Cricket wasn't always this speed-driven generations game. There was a time when you played cricket, you played timeless test matches. When you played on till the game got over. And there was this game in March 1939 that started on the 3rd of March and ended on the 14th of March. And it only ended because the English cricketers had to go from Durban to Cape Town, which is a 2-hour train journey.
In South Africa.
The ship that left on the 17th because the next ship wasn't around for a long time.
The next ship.
So the matches ended in between.
The next
the English
ship.
batsman said, you know what, another half an hour and we would have won.
Yeah, facts.
Another half an hour after 12 days. There were 2 Sundays in between, but of course, Sundays are church days. So you don't play on Sundays. And one day it rained, so they all sat around making friends with each other. But there's a reason why India fell in love with cricket, because we had about the same pace of life. The Mahabharata was like that as well, wasn't it? You fought by day, then it was sunset, so everyone went back home. And then you worked out your strategy and you came and fought the next day and then you went back home again.
That's how life
The only
is.
difference between the Mahabharata and our cricket was that in cricket, everybody was alive to come back and fight the next day. Princes patronized the game, not because they loved the game, but because it was a means of ingratiating themselves to the British rulers. But there's one other reason why India fell in love with cricket, which is all you needed was a plank of wood and a rubber ball, and any number of people could play it anywhere. Take a look. You could play it in the dump with some blocks over there.
Okay.
You could play it in a little alley.
Yep.
You couldn't
Gully
hit square
cricket.
anywhere because the bat hit the wall.
Yeah.
Don't forget the air conditioning and the cable wires.
Yeah.
You could play it on the banks of the Ganga. That's the cleanest the Ganga has been for a long time.
On the steps?
Or you could play many games in one small patch of land, even if you didn't know which
Hey, I'm
game
not
you
going to
were
lie to you guys. This does not seem like it would function well, Like, what if the bowler bowls a bit of a wide and then it just, knocks this guy straight out with a beaming fucking bouncer? Like, bro, this seems dangerous. 3 games. There's 3 games going on.
As you can see, you can play anywhere. But slowly the game moved on, Finally, you don't always have 5 days. So we moved on and we started playing 50-over cricket. And then an enormous accident took place. In Indian sport, we don't make things happen. Accidents happen and we're in the right place at the right time sometimes. And we won this World Cup in 1983.
Hey, 83.
And suddenly we fell in love with the 50-over game and we played it virtually every day. There was more 50-overs cricket than anywhere. But there was another big date. 1983 was when we won the World Cup. 1991-92, we found a finance minister and a prime minister willing to let the world look at India.
Yeah.
Rather than be this great country of intrigue and mystery and this closed country. And so we allowed multinationals into India. We cut customs duties, we reduced import duties, and we got all the multinationals coming in with multinational budgets who looked at per capita income and got very excited about the possibilities in India. And were looking for a vehicle to reach every Indian. And there's only two vehicles in India, one real, one scripted. The scripted one is what you see in the movies. The real one was cricket.
Yes.
And so one of my friends sitting right here in front of me, Ravi Dhariwal from Pepsi, decided he's going to take it all over the world. And Pepsi was this big revolution because they started taking cricket all over. And so cricket started becoming big. Cricket started bringing riches in. Television started covering cricket. For a long time, television said, we won't cover cricket unless you pay us to cover it. Then they said, okay. The next rights were sold for $55 million. The next right was sold for $612 million.
It's good.
So it's a bit of a
Even
curve
times that now.
And then another big accident happened in our cricket.
An accident.
England invented 20 overs cricket and said the world must play 20 overs cricket, just as England invented cricket and made the rest of the world play it.
Yeah.
Thank God for them.
Bloody England, eh?
And so India had to go and play the T20 World Cup, you see. India didn't want to play the T20 World Cup, but we were forced to play by an 8-1 margin. And then something very dramatic happened. We got to the final, and then this moment that will remain enshrined forever for everybody. Take a look.
Oh, shot. That's a good shot. I'm not going to lie.
Clear the field.
Oh! Okay. Took the catch. Hey. Look at the man. Look at you, Raj. Hey, what a win. There's Dhoni. Hey! Man, Harbhajan.
India, the world TT champions.
The world what? TT?
Suddenly India discovered
Oh no,
this
T20,
power
that
of
would make sense.
20 overs cricket. The accident, of course, there was the batsman thought the bowler was bowling fast.
Well, he went for a lop shot,
He had
and I
gone
mean,
fast, the ball had gone late.
going back to that shot, just real quick. I mean, who's going to play a paddle over there? Like, you need a 6 to win the game and win the tournament, and he went for a paddle shot over his fucking back. Like, you just got to stand there and try and deliver it.
It went to go, but well, it didn't go, and we suddenly discovered that we could be good at this game.
Yeah, shit, we're good.
And what it also did was
The
it led to
IPL.
a certain pride in the fact that India could be the best in the world. It was at a time when investment was coming in, India was feeling a little more confident about itself, and so there was a feeling that there's a great pride in what we can do. And thankfully for all of us, the English are very good at inventing things, and the gracious people that they are, they let the world become very good at it.
Yeah. Hey.
And
Not by choice.
so
Not
England
by
invented
choice.
T20 cricket and allowed India to hijack it. It was not like re-engineering that we do in medicine. We just took it straight away as is. And so we launched our own T20 leagues. 6 weeks, city versus city. It was a new thing for us. We had only ever supported our country. There were only 2 areas in which India was very proud about
Delhi and Mumbai?
their country representing itself on the field. One was war,
No?
the Indian
Okay,
Army,
my
which
bad.
don't like to happen very often.
My
The other
bad.
Indian cricket. Now suddenly we had to support city leagues, but the people getting into these city leagues were people who taken their cues from the West. America's a home of leagues. And they said, right, we'll build some glitzy leagues here in India. But was India ready for it? Because cricket for a long time in India was always organized. It was never promoted. It was never sold. It was organized. And look what they did with our beautiful, nice, simple family game. All of a sudden, you had that happening.
Yeah! Hey! Oh, man. Yeah, I mean... Look, I mean, you can already say there's not many sports that do it better in the world than the IPL. And when the IPL started in 2008, I remember I wasn't, able to watch all the games because they would cost a lot of money, like on TV and stuff. So, I would always just watch, little clips of the games the day after on the TV. And they would always show the, before game scenes. And there was drummers, there were elephants walking on the field, there were bloody, marching bands. I'm glad that they took a little bit of that back, They went full India straight away. And then they realised if we want to make this a little bit more global, we're just going to have to bring our own culture back a little bit. Bring it back a little bit. But you see the light show here, I mean, don't go if you get epilepsy, I say. That's probably the number one.
An opening ceremony to match every other. This was in India that was buying Chorus. This was in India that was buying Jaguar. This was in India that was adding more mobile phones per month than New Zealand's population twice over.
Yeah.
So it was a different India, but it was also a slightly more orthodox India that was very happy to be modern, but didn't want to say that to people. And so they were aghast when the cheerleaders arrived. Everyone secretly watched them, but everyone claimed not to.
Oh, man. Hey! Okay. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm not going to lie. It's a bit weird for cricket. Like, I just don't think cheerleaders go with cricket. Like, I don't know. Are those Punjab Kings? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty shit dancing, isn't it? It's not
The
good
new
dancing
owners of Indian
either.
cricket were not the old princes. They were not bureaucrats who were forced into sport because they didn't actually love it. These were people who ran serious companies.
Yeah.
And so they started promoting cricket big time, started promoting clubs big time, and they've started promoting them with huge money behind it. I mean, the IPL had $2.3 billion before a ball was bowled. $1.6 billion for television revenue over 10 years, and another $70 million plus from all these franchises that were putting in money.
Yeah.
And then they had to appeal to their cities, but they had to do it like the West, right? Because we were setting up leagues. But what they were very good at doing was making it very localized. So just to give you an example of how they did it, not Manchester United style promotion, but very Mumbai style promotion. Take a look.
Here we go. Sachin! Woo! Harbhajan! Woohoo! Yes, sir! Oh, Sach. Harbhajan! Dance with me! Is that Shika? Hey, hey, hey. Oh, the man. Yo, I didn't even know that Shikhar Dhawan played for the Mumbai Indians. How did I not know that? Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that song in the background is going so hard. But the man Shikhar, this is 13 years ago. He doesn't look any different. He doesn't look any different. Is that Darren Sammy? Hey, that was pretty fire, though.
Because a lot of people said maybe they dance better than they play.
Not Sachin.
But that's all right.
Not Sach.
What it did also was it changed the way we looked at cricket. All along, if you wanted a young cricketer, you picked him up from the by-lanes of your own little locality, your own city, and you were very proud of the system that produced those cricketers. Now, all of a sudden, if you're a bowler shot, if Mumbai were a bowler shot, for example, they needn't go to Kalwa Devi or Shivaji Park or somewhere to source them. They would go to Trinidad.
Yeah,
This
true.
was the new India, wasn't it? This is the new world, where you can source from anywhere as long as you get the best product at the best price.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Indian sport had awakened to the reality that you can source the best product for the best price anywhere in the world. So the Mumbai Indians flew in Dwayne Bravo from Trinidad and Tobago
DJ.
overnight. And when he had to
Bravo.
go back to represent the West Indies, they asked him, when do you have to reach? He said, I have to be there by a certain time, so I have to leave today. And we said, no, no, no. It's not about when you have to leave. It's about when do you have to reach there. And so he said, I've got to reach on date X. And they said, fine, you play date X minus 1. So he played in Hyderabad, went straight after the game, went from the stadium to Hyderabad airport, sat in a private corporate jet, first refueling in Portugal, second refueling in Brazil. He was
Not
on West
bad.
Indies in time.
Okay. Must be
Never
alright.
would India have thought on this scale before.
Yeah.
Never would India have
True.
said, I want a player to play one game for me, and I will use a corporate jet to send him all the way back to Kingston, Jamaica to play a game.
Hey,
And I
bravo,
just thought
worth
to
it,
myself, wow, we've arrived somewhere in the world, you know? We've arrived somewhere. We're thinking big. But what this also did was it started marrying the two most important things in Indian cricket, which is cricket and the movies in Indian entertainment. It was cricket and the movies, and they came together because people in the movies now started owning clubs.
Shah
And
Rukh.
so, people started going to the cricket to watch Preeti Zinta.
Yes.
They started going to the cricket to watch Shah Rukh Khan, and something very interesting happened. We started
Zinta.
getting song and dance in Indian cricket. And so it started resembling the Indian movies more and more. And of course, if you're in Preeti Zinta's team, as you will see on the clip that follows, if you did well, you got a hug from Preeti Zinta.
Oh, real?
That was the ultimate
Okay.
reason to do
Shit.
well. Take a look.
Woo!
Everyone watch
Up the Punjab Kings, though, baby. Don't you dare forget it. Kings 11.
Preeti Zinta.
There we go. Oh, Binger! Give him Brett. Yeah! Nice one, Binger. Nice one. He was blushing. Ooh, wee. Not bad. Oh, Brett.
And then, of course, there was Shah Rukh.
Yeah, for
playing
KKR.
The Kolkata crowd. We'd all seen matches in Kolkata. We'd never seen anything like this.
Wait. Shah Rukh Khan, he owns Kolkata, doesn't he? Like, not the state, but the Knight Riders. He owns the whole
Bengali
team,
song,
yeah?
Getting the audiences all worked up for Kolkata. Not for India, but for Kolkata. Take a look at
Kolkata.
this.
Yes. Oh, they're national. Yes. Yeah, this song is so hard. Kolkata. Ooh, that black shirt too looks so nice. They need to bring that back.
An Indian film star hugging a Pakistani cricketer
Oh,
because they'd won
I
in
didn't know
Kolkata.
that.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I know.
And you know what the Pakistani cricketer said?
Get off me. No.
I wish I was playing for Preeti Zinta's team.
Yeah. True.
But I thought I'd take this opportunity. There's a few people from Pakistan in here. I'm so happy that you're here because I think we can show that we can work together and be friends. Right?
Yeah.
We can play cricket together. We can be
Yeah.
friends. So thank you very much for coming, all of you from Pakistan.
Hey, very cool.
There was criticism too because they said players are being bought and sold. Are they grain?
Yeah.
Are they cattle?
Well, technically, I mean, shit.
Because we had this auction, you see. How do you fix a price for a player?
Well, that's what they're worth.
And so the auction that followed literally had people saying, bang, so many $1 million for so-and-so player. There it is.
Woo! Yo, was that Ganguly?
Going out
Dang.
$1,500,000.
Is that for Jadeja?
Chennai. Shane Warne.
Oh! Yo, hey, rest in peace to the absolute king, Shane Warne, man. Was that when he got bought for Rajasthan Royals, I think?
$1,000.
Psh, it's a nice bit of sum.
Suddenly, a game which earned its players 50 rupees a day.
Yeah.
So 250 rupees for a test match. But if you finish in 4 days, you only got 200.
Nah, you're going to make it go the 5.
The best Indian players who played every test match, every one-day international, the top of the line players, central contracts of $220,000 in a whole year.
Still good
Now
money,
they're
I'm not
getting
going to lie.
$500,000 for 6 days' work.
Yeah.
Then Andrew Flintoff came by from England. He got $1.5
Yeah.
million, and he went back and said, for 4 weeks, I'm earning more than Frank Lampard and Steven Gerrard, and I'm earning more than the footballers. Wow.
Yeah.
And where was he earning it from? From a little club in India.
Yeah.
Could you ever imagine that day would come? $1.5 million for 6 weeks. Well, that's not bad, is it?
Really?
So, as at $2.3 billion before the first ball was bowled, what India was doing, though, was benchmarking itself against the best in the world, and it became a huge brand. Lalit Modi was on the cover of Business Today. IPL became the biggest brand in India. And because of our elections, had to be moved to South Africa, and we had to start the tournament in 3 weeks. Move a whole tournament to South Africa in 3 weeks. But we did it. You know why? Because no country in the world works as slowly as we do till 3 weeks before an event. And nobody works as fast as we do in the last 3 weeks.
Just leave it to the last bloody second. Oh, man. Yeah, that schoolwork be going.
Population, which for a long time we thought was a problem, suddenly became our biggest asset. Because there were more people watching, the huge consuming class, everybody came to watch the cricket. But also made cricket the only sport in India.
Yeah.
Which is a pity. But in India, every other sport pushes cricket to become big, which is a bit of a tragedy of our times. Now, just last minute before I go, there's a couple of side effects of all this. For a long time, India was this country of poverty, dust, beggars, snake charmers, filth, Delhi belly. People wrote Delhi belly stories before they came. And all of a sudden, India was this land of opportunity. Cricketers all over the world said, you know, we love India. We love to play in India. And that felt good, you know. We said the dollar's quite powerful, actually. Can you imagine? You've got the dollar on view, and there's no Delhi belly in India anymore. There's no filth, there's no beggars, all the snake charmers have vanished, everybody is gone. Just
Funny
tells you
how it
the
works,
capitalist
huh?
world rules. Right, so, finally, an English game that India usurped a little bit. But T20 is going to be the next missionary in the world.
Hey,
If you
and
want to
it
play
is.
the game around the world, it's got to be the shortest form of the game. You can't take a timeless test to China and say play 14 days with no result in the
Why not?
end. Or you can't take it all over the world. So that's what T20 is
Imagine
doing.
going to China to play
Hopefully it'll
cricket.
make everyone richer. Hopefully it'll make the game bigger. And hopefully it'll give cricket commentators more time in the business.
Facts.
Thank you very much.
Facts.
Thank you.
Hey, massive shout out to the great man Harsha Bhogle right here. I don't know if there's anything at the end here. No, it's just a guy riding a bike. Okay, that's it's interesting. Hey, that will cap it off, man. Insightful as always, just an absolute legend. You just have to listen to everything this great man says. And shit, to think this was like 12, 13 years ago in around 2009, and to think where T20 cricket is at now, where the IPL is at now. I mean, it's only, what, the second, like, third biggest sport league in the world. Like, you know, they... I mean, like, there's so much that I could say already. Like, you know, we love it. We love fucking cricket and T20 cricket. Yes, it may not be the greatest format that everyone likes. I'm more of a test cricket guy, but it has changed cricket and it has changed it forever for the good. And that is all thanks to India. So that is why every time anything to do with cricket now, it should be focused, centered in India because... Man, I mean, look, not only did they take something from England, which made me feel a lot better inside, and then they turned it into their own mega, super, you know, reality show, as he said. So, man, hey, massive props to the man Harsha. Massive just props to India in its own general for turning what it is in today, T20 cricket, the IPL, and... the amount of money that's in it now is just bloody absurd. I mean, you see, like, the bottom-end players are earning, like, $100,000 to sit on the bench all year and not even play a game. I mean, if you want me to mix some Gatorades for $100,000, I've got you. You can replace Arjun Tendulkar with me. I can stir them Gatorades, baby. But, hey, that will cap it off. Another great episode here. If you guys have any other recommendations, comment them down below. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see everyone in the next one.